Hey y'all, how y'all doing? It's a beautiful day here. It's about 80 some degrees. But I just want to talk to y'all just about some real talk. I had did posts and stuff about anxiety and depression and how it's just taking over the African American culture. These are definitely facts. I'm actually leaving a local counseling center, taking my son to just talk and speak with a psychiatrist. He has been under depression. I've noticed being in behavioral health for 14 years, for about 3 years, since death of some family members, and the last one really took a toll on him. And we never know how our life impacts other lives, so we got to be careful. We have to be careful about everything. We just have to be careful. But I needed him to speak with someone, get evaluated, and let's get to the root of the matter, because I don't want my child to be living a life of confusion, depression, feeling like he has no outlet, and that it's not good to talk about stuff, or to admit instead of omit that you have issues. I didn't want to pressure him. I knew I've seen the signs of the depression, but I did not want to pressure him, because when a person is not ready, they're wasting the psychiatrist's time. They're wasting this the person that's trying to bring them to the point of recognition's time, and they're wasting their own time, because what happens, you even if they're a grown person, you come upon defiant behavior, and so you're not going to take your meds. We're going to have to fight and argue with you. But when my son came to me 2 Sundays ago now, and he said, and he broke down and he cried, and he said, "Mom, I've been down for a while now." And I said, "I know." And so for him to admit it so that we can do something about it, I feel like he is just awesome. That's a real man to me. He's strong. He's confident to say, "Hey, I'm dealing with some stuff. I no longer can suppress it. I no longer know how to suppress it. I can no longer play it off. I can no longer pretend. I can no longer smile and say I'm okay. I'm not. I can no longer do it." That's a point of everyone's life that we have to come to, the realization and being honest. I've always been an advocate for counseling. For some reason, African American people shun counseling. I think more it's prevalent now in our homes, because we're tired of seeing our black children go to jail, men and female alike, for dysfunctional behaviors and for anger problems and for issues and generational curses. And it's old now. It's old now. Like I said in previous Just Real Talks, I teach my boys it's okay to cry. It's okay to express yourself. Actually, to me, to your mom. I don't know about nobody else, but you worry about who I am. That's a real man. A real man who can be honest, who can break down real tears. Not them crocodile tears, as my grandma would say, that you squeeze out to get somebody's empathy or sympathy because you're trying to look like a good guy. I'm talking about people who are really broken and tired of being in a broken state, walking around as shattered pieces of glass, barely stuck together. So, for all the real guys, young boys, young men, young women, young ladies who are not afraid to admit, "I suffer from depression, anxiety, anger," whatever it is, kudos to you. I love you for that. I love you for that. Just know that the first step is admittance. And once you do that, you're now telling the universe, "I want change. I want new energy. I want positive energy." And so that's what it's going to give back to you. That's what God is going to give to you. And when I say the universe, I am not in no form belittling my Father in heaven. But we do live in a universe. The universe is full of energy. We are human beings who are full of energy. We are created in energy full of color and light. If anyone was blessed to go see The Shack, which I read it in '09, thank you for my sister Shar, who blessed me and it transformed my life. We are energy, people. We are energy. We are atoms. We are element. We are, okay? So we put out stuff. That's just why you can go by a TV screen and you have a different energy. You can mess up somebody's whole reception if they ain't got cable and they got an antenna, because your frequency be off. That's a whole nother topic. But anyway, that don't make you not love Jesus, because you are in tune to what the heck is going on around you in frequencies. So anyway, getting back to knowing who you are, accepting that you suffer from depression, anxiety, it is okay. Own it. Earn it. I thank God for my son's honesty and open ability to speak with me. Now we're on a good track and we're on a good road. And now we're going to manifest our future to be the best future ever. He's tied to me. I'm tied to him. I love my children. I want the best for my black men. Their melanin matters. If to nobody, it matters to me. So if you can encourage someone today to be honest and to be open, to transform their entire existence from just existing instead of living, then do it. Tell someone your story. Share it. Maybe they'll get the courage to go and say, hey, I need help. When I needed help, I went and got help. I went to trauma counseling. Of course, it brought out stuff that I had suppressed. I hadn't even thought about. And about '09 as well. I went there and I did all of that trauma counseling. I had stuff that I had suppressed in my childhood that I had totally forgot about. But those are things that we have to own, because if we're going to become better people, that's how we have to be. That's how I'm able to tell my enemy I still love them. Even though I might not deal with you, I still literally, genuinely have love for you. Generally and genuinely have love for you, because I have dealt with my stuff. I have dealt with issues. Do I still have things to deal with? Oh, no doubt. But the core things of who created that person, who was the one that would knock your head off and not say one word to you. All you know is she just done beat me up under somebody's table. And I don't even know what I did. That person, because she hadn't dealt with her stuff. Now, can anybody still call her forth? Yes, but I remain for her to be asleep. We're human. But at the same time, when you're able to deal with your stuff, we're able to take a little bit more. We're able to have a little bit more compassion and a little bit more love. So to somebody out there today who is struggling in their area of life or wondering why, sometimes we just got to deal with us. And sometimes we need to be by ourselves to deal with us. Some people don't need to be with nobody. They with people to try to cover up stuff. They're using it as an antidote to cope. But in reality, you're still going to deal with you when that person goes home. They go to work. You're riding in your car. You hear a song. You have a trigger. You're still going to deal with you. Why? Because you live in you and your issues are in you, not in somebody else. So I say that to say, just some real talk. Have some real talk with somebody so that you can become free. People, it's time to stop existing and to live on purpose with a purpose. All I want y'all to know is to remember I'm always praying for you, boo. Always. Respectfully, Marnie.